Good afternoon, and thank you for coming. I'm Bobby Christine, the United States Attorney for the Southern District of Georgia. We've invited the members of the media here because you have the power to amplify the voices of these law enforcement officers and prosecutors so that we can reassure our community that their safety is our primary goal, and to let those who would disrupt our neighborhoods know that we will not tolerate illegal enterprises, particularly violent activities of career criminals. We will find them, we will arrest them, and we will shut them down. The worst of the worst crimes are labeled in FBI statistics as Part 1 crimes. The areas of this operation are the source for some of the worst crime statistics in Richmond County. In 2017, criminal activity in the 30906 zip code represented nearly 40% of all Part 1 crimes committed in Richmond County, even though less than 30% of the county's population lives in the 30906 zip code. As a primary function of the Project Safe Neighborhoods program, our charge from the United States Attorney General is to focus on the communities where law-abiding residents are suffering the most harm and fear from crime. The pursuit of the alpha criminals are what we're about. The alpha criminals are those who are responsible for the criminal activity. In Operation 30906, we have gone after criminals in the area of the county hardest hit by crime. And with this surgical strike, we intend to cut the cancer out of this community. As Acting Attorney General Matthew Whitaker succinctly put it, most of the crime in this country is committed by relatively few criminals. If we can take those few criminals off the streets, then we can keep them from committing a lot more crime in the future. That's why we are here today. In Operation 30906, we're taking nearly 30 defendants off the streets. Most of them are facing federal prosecution for gun crimes. That, if convicted, will keep them off the streets. And we can reassure the community that these defendants, if convicted, will not be committing more crimes in their neighborhoods. The single greatest factor that joins these nearly 30 defendants together in this case, other than the fact that most of them at this very moment are under the same roof at the Richmond County Jail, is that they were committing their crimes in a relatively concentrated area of Augusta. As I noted earlier, the 30906 zip code holds less than 30% of the city's residents, but criminals there commit nearly 40% of the city's major crimes. That is dangerous. It is unfair to the community at large, and it certainly is unfair to the good, law-abiding residents of 30906, many of whom we thank for their assistance in finding and removing those who would inflict harm on their neighborhoods. Of the 20 defendants in this case facing federal charges, each one is charged with unlawful possession of a firearm. Many are also charged with drug possession or possession with intent to distribute drugs. Their arrests resulted in the seizure of at least 29 illegally possessed firearms, along with significant amounts of cocaine, methamphetamine, and marijuana. Operation 30906 also resulted in the seizure of counterfeit money, along with the equipment used to produce it. Counterfeiting is dangerous. It victimizes whole communities by compromising the source of currency we all use to pay for daily needs. It is far from a victimless crime. Imagine being the grandparent cashing a check to buy food for your grandchild, not realizing that the money received is fake and could be confiscated when used, and nothing received in return.